In Malaysia, a team of elite engineers is racing to build a record-breaking skyscraper.
It's a giant. It is a giant.
This mega-tall tower will soar over 2,000 feet high and cost more than $1 billion.
In physical terms, it's huge.
To construct this colossus, the team must battle sinking foundations,
Then you put more weight on it, it's going to shrink.
torrential rain, stifling heat,
So it's pretty hot, humid and sticky.
and deadly lightning storms.
It's quite frightening.
This skyscraper ranks in a league of ambitious new engineering wonders that are bigger, faster, taller, and more advanced than anything ever constructed before. This is the inside story of the extraordinary challenge of building these giants. Kuala Lumpur, capital of Malaysia. This vibrant city is a melting pot of cultures. A growing hub for business. And becoming renowned for its giant skyscrapers, such as the famous Petronas Towers. Malaysia's largest investment company, PNB, plans to build a tower that will dwarf skyscrapers across the world. It will be called the Merdeka Tower.
This is a major investment to contribute to the urban development of Kuala Lumpur.
The location they've chosen is one that is central to Malaysia's history.
This project is being constructed on what's arguably the most important heritage site of Malaysia.
60 years ago, at Kuala Lumpur's National Stadium, the country declared its independence.
The Prime Minister raised his hands and the whole stadium raised their hands, uttering the words Merdeka, which means independence.
Architect Carl Fender must design a building that not only commemorates the nation's proud past, but is also a beacon for its bright future.
This is a site that marks a great change in the history of Malaysia and the future of Malaysia.
The Merdeka Tower will rise to become the tallest skyscraper in all of Asia. Its 118 stories will soar over 2,000 feet into the sky. 1 million tons of concrete, interweaved with over 20,000 tons of steel, make up its intricate geometric structure. At the tower's base sits its showpiece entrance, a steel and glass atrium rising 450 feet high. Outside, over 36,000 panes of glass cover its crystalline facade. 5 miles of LED lighting runs along every edge of the tower's diamond-shaped exterior, illuminating it around the clock. Lighting up the skyline, this is a truly revolutionary skyscraper. Project Director Peter Ramstead will be in charge of this mammoth construction. One of his major concerns is the country's tropical climate.
It's going to be a beautiful looking building, but working in Malaysia does have a lot of its own challenges with the weather. Could be sun, heat, thunderstorms that come through.
We do have big lightning strikes here, and when it gets dangerous like that, then obviously we take cover.
The sheer scale of the skyscraper will supersize every challenge Peter and his team face. It will be the tallest building in the world, after Dubai's Burj Khalifa.
In physical terms, it's huge. What goes into the construction of a building such as this, it is mind-boggling.
This is the plan. First, engineers will sink foundation piles 200 feet into the ground, capping them with a 12-foot thick concrete raft to support the tower. Above ground, workers will cast a central core using a huge mechanized mold. They will surround the core with 8 super thick concrete support columns and lock the whole structure together with huge steel arms.